It's coffee time. The little ears make my psychological addiction to the spoon very difficult because I'm like, do I hold it above the ear? Behind the ear? Where do I hold it? And then it always winds up trying to like slide over the ear, and I'm like, oh, Foxy Mug, I love you so much. And oh, I left some chapstick behind. I bet you really appreciate that. That's what happens when you decide that you want to be a mug. Gotta realize there's gonna be some lipstick, some chapstick, maybe some other weird things that just wind up as residue on you. This is a gross conversation. Let's move on. So, I am dyeing my hair right now. I don't know if you can tell. It's the same red that I always do. Oh, and here, let me do the disclaimer, because every time I dye my hair, I wind up with the same comments, and I appreciate the concern. But I figure that from now on, whenever I dye my hair on my show, I can just say, I use only vegan vegetable dyes. They are very semi-permanent. They normally wash out very quickly, and they're non-toxic. They don't hurt my hair at all. I've made a lot of mistakes with hair dye before, and I'm giving my hair a break. I dye it frequently because I use stuff that doesn't attach to my hair very well. Oh, Kitty's coming out of the tunnel. Hi, Kitty, you're coming out of the tunnel. He loves this thing. It's blowing my mind because I thought for sure he wasn't going to like it. Like, I thought there's no way that he's going to use the tunnel. He'll hate it because it's loud. He loves it. Makes him feel so stealthy because it's got this mesh right here, so he can sit in there and just watch me and be like, she can't see me. I'm in a tunnel. It's so funny. Oh, Kitty, here you are. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, yes. You're such a deadly hunter. No one can see you. Huh? Oh my gosh. So cute. That was the most pleasantest of surprises. I was just like, no way, Kitty. Oh, adorable. We need to discuss something. You're not going to want to talk about it. I know you're not, but it's something that we've talked about doing quite a few times, but we've never set an actual date for it. So we should do that right now. I still believe very strongly that we should do caffeine-free week. I know, some of you are just like, oh god, but I think it would be great. If we all did it as a team, it would be awesome. So I want to figure out what week to do that. It's the new year, right? New Year is coming up. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Oh wow, that's coming up really quick. But normally on the new year, I think the most frequent thing that people say is their New Year's resolution is, I'm going to be healthier, right? There was that one year, maybe 2 years ago, when I was like, I'm going to try being vegan for health reasons. And I did it for a long time, like a decent amount of time before I went. I realized what things help me and what things don't help me quite as much. And now I've adjusted my diet accordingly so that I've worked in a lot of the things that I learned from that process. But yeah, I think that as a part of that whole idea, we should do a caffeine-free week. And obviously, this is not something that you have to do because I know that some of you are probably going to suffer from headaches or anything like that, and that's no fun. But I like to do things like that every now and then. There are some days where I only drink water just to make sure that I'm not having weird headaches or weird reactions to not having caffeine, because that's a fear of mine. Oh, hey, Kitty. Hi, you gonna lay down? You want to say hi? Yep. But, no, I like doing that, and I think for a week it would definitely give some of us an idea of whether or not we are developing an addiction to caffeine. And, yeah, it's just good. It's good to be like, all right, no caffeine for a week. Cool, let's do it. So when should we do it? Maybe, let's look, okay. So here's January. I want to give you guys, like, lots of time to mentally prepare for this. Maybe February. Maybe first week of February, like the 3rd through the 9th of February. Do you guys want to do that? Oh, man. That's such a commitment. I know, guys. But I think that it would be really cool if we all did it together as a group. Yeah, we should do that. All right, February. Oh, hi, Kitty. I don't think you've ever done this while I'm filming. That's so fun. All right, so February 3rd through the 9th is going to be caffeine-free week, okay? Are you guys going to be ready for that? Are you going to be, like, okay with it? That'll be fun. I mean, it'll be fun in theory, and then when it's actually happening, well, I'll be like, oh, coffee's so bad. I just woke up. We can have decaf coffee. I like decaf coffee just as much as regular coffee. It's just that, you know, with regular coffee, you're just like, I can stay up for longer now. I feel so alive. That sounds so creepy. I've had my coffee. I feel so alive. I feel bad. I keep feeling my chapstick scrape along. Mr. Foxington. Mr. Foxington, the Fox Mug. I should name all of my Fox Mugs. That would be the best. Okay, this is going to be Mr. Foxington. We've developed that. That's canon now, okay? So I'm going to go through it. I'm going to use all of my different Fox Mugs, and we're going to give them names. I have so many Fox things. I think I told you guys that a friend of mine wanted to get me a kigurumi for Christmas. And she was like, which one do you want? And I was like, well, I mean, there's an obvious choice here of what you could get me. And she was like, I'm not getting you the Fox one. I won't. And I was like, no, that's good. That's probably no, I don't want it anyway. I don't want the Fox one. That would be dumb. I don't want it. There's like a huge part of me that was like, I need the Fox one. But at the same time, I really want to make one. So I'm like, okay, I can get a fun, cute one, like, that's legit made. And then at some point I can try making my own Fox one, and that'll be fun. But I'm trying to remember which one I wanted the chicken one, and that one was sold out, which was depressing. So instead I got, it's not here yet, but I think I got the, it wasn't the red panda. Was it? Wait. I'll recognize it if I look at red panda kigurumi. Oh, it was this one. Yeah, I got the red panda one because it's cute. Because I like red pandas a lot. Did I tell you guys that I'm going to rearrange my room? I'm like really excited about it. Because I need more space. Like, I realized that I did this to myself, getting a bed this big. I realized that. I don't regret it at all. But I know I've made all of the measurements. I know exactly where I want everything to be. And I think that it's going to be a lot nicer in terms of, like, space. Like, it's just so sad whenever people want to interact with Kitty and then they have to, like, shimmy behind me to get to the cat tree, and it's like a big old deal. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to do that on my own and probably fail. So we'll see how that goes. I just started thinking about how I wanted to play TF2. I'm getting better with Scout. I'm still not good at it, but I'm getting better at it. When I first started playing, there were 2 classes that I was told are really hard to be good at. One of them is Medic, and the other one is Scout. I didn't understand. I still haven't really tried to be Medic, but I didn't really understand why it would be hard to be Medic until I started playing more, and then I was like, oh man, people get angry with you for everything. They're just like, what's going on? Why isn't the Medic right here responding to my screams? Where are you? What's happening? You're just like, oh, poor Medic. Spy is fun, though. I backstabbed my first person not too long ago, and that was the thrill of the kill, you guys. I was just like, yes, this is amazing. Oh, man. Oh, I talk about TF2 too much, but I love it. It's such a great game. I talk it up for a reason, because it's actually fantastic. So, you go. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go. And maybe try to rearrange stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to do it on my own, honestly, but I'm gonna try. And if I can't, then next time you see this show, nothing will have changed. Yeah! So, yeah, I hope that you guys had a good day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Mwah!